Hello everybody, welcome back to another Bill Official video. Today this video is going to be a little bit different than some of the other ones, because I'm going to be showing you some of the stadiums that I have built in this world. I've built a football stadium, a hockey arena, and I'm currently working on a baseball stadium, so let me start off with, kind of going around the baseball stadium here. I mean, it's just a really simple design. I am kind of like about the design of the diamond right here. But I do enjoy the look of the batter's eye out here and all the seats. I think the walls are kind of an above average height, but what I'm planning on doing is kind of extending this kind of seating row around the whole stadium right here. So it'll make more sense whenever we get to it. But let's go to the first thing that I actually started working on right here, which is my football stadium. Actually, let me go back outside. As you can see, it's pretty big, well, because it's a football stadium. And it has like 4 entrances. There's one on each side of the thing. Not including the corners, obviously. So just kind of fly in on here. And these are supposed to be the concession stands. I mean, I really haven't put any like signs up because I just kind of think that's a waste of time, really. This is the project that I kind of started on in this world. These are just kind of the colors of the teams right here, and these are all little like video boards. And then these are supposed to be kind of stair-like things that go up to the top row right here. And the reason that this part is kind of lowered down, it makes more sense whenever you actually look inside the stadium and all the seating, because it just looks about the same, like right here. But this is the well, there's no real middle entrance, but this is the inside of the football stadium right here. It's kind of basic, but there's some video boards on both sides. There's windows looking out to either side of the stadium. They're pretty big too. And you can look down the village. Yeah, all that right there is just I was just kind of experimenting with all the stuff and kind of spawn in a bunch of villagers, and that's why there's 80,000 of them. This is just like a little lowered area of the seats. There's no real reason for it, but whenever I was building it, I just thought that it would be pretty cool addition to it. This area right here is made out of the green hardened clay. This is kind of it for that part. How you get into the announcer's booth is really interesting. You gotta come down through the this concession stand right here, and this is like where the play-by-play announcers would sit. And this is like a screen. I mean, it's basically the same thing on the other side. So much there. That's gonna do that to me. Actually today I added in this little part for. Now this isn't for the players of the locker rooms. I mean, this really doesn't go anywhere. But this is just for if they need to wheel something out. Now the locker rooms right here, let me go to the visitors locker room first. Now this is the visitors locker room. I mean, it's not really finished. It's not kind of supposed to be finished. And then when we come over to the home side locker room, it's not really finished either, because that's not really the important part. But what I think is interesting is how the players get in and out of the stadium. I do have to admit the home team could have a better way to get in and out than this, which is too cramped. But they actually come out of these houses that are right here. Whenever I originally built this and I saw that these two are basically touching, I'm like, I could totally incorporate that into the building. the visitors do have kind of a nicer entryway, and this also gets you kind of down there, into their locker room. So yeah. Next thing I'm gonna show you guys is the hockey rink, or the hockey arena. I don't know if I would say that one has the most detail or not. Just in some areas. Those are stairs to get up to the top right here, and as you look inside, I don't know exactly about the ice actual link. I do like the goals that I didn't look at any tutorials for any goals. I just thought that would be a cool design. This is a pretty big scoreboard, and all these note blocks are supposed to be like speakers for if this was an actual like arena. I did add some like club seating or boxing or whatever it's called into this area. It's not like too much, but it's just nice little additions, like that kind of make this what it is. I do have to admit that getting up to the higher levels is kind of a pain. I mean, it's just, this part's really boring, and have to do one of these, but they all go, if I kind of fly around this way, you'll notice that they all kind of go up in that pattern, and there's nothing coming down that way. I just decided that it would be kind of overkill if I added in two things of, or two staircases like that. As you can notice, now the team name for this one is just IKEA, cause I made the colors blue and yellow, and I'm like, that's basically just the flag of Sweden, and the #1 thing other than PewDiePie that Sweden is known for is obviously IKEA. It's IKEA land pretty much. So I just made the roof into the IKEA land flag. These are the penalty boxes that I think will sit for like a couple minutes or whatever. These are the benches, and this is also an unfinished locker room, and this is kind of how the players get in and out of the arena. But kind of following the trend, I don't have the visitors team done, but it kind of gives us a nice little insight to what the inside looks like, and I think it looks, or kind of underneath the bleachers, and I think looking at it, like especially this part, I think it looks pretty neat. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the video. I know it wasn't a very long video, but I already posted a solitaire video that I'm pretty sure is up right now while I'm recording this one. I didn't really want to have something that had to edit too much. I don't know, I just kind of want to take it like a little break between build survival and surviving new places. I just really need to do a lot more stuff on, actually, let me turn this, no, that's not the music. Let me turn the music down to there. I forgot to turn that down. Hey, why is it still so loud? Let me turn that down. But yeah, so, well, this is outside. This is the roof of the football arena, if you were wondering. My plan, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you another stadium that isn't on this world, but it's not complete, but I did make, so yeah, I will, cut to that. So, this is the other baseball stadium that I have made. Now, it's a very, very interesting baseball stadium, because that's the outfield wall. Like, this is before I originally made this on my laptop, not my desktop. This is from the home dugout to the bullpen. Now, I kind of basically made, if I were to make a really dumb baseball stadium, this is what it would be. Now, this part of the wall, these kind of little slants, if this was real life, there would be like a flat ramp that if you would hit it onto here, the ball would fall off, and the guy who was playing on the field would have to, like, he would go back to catch it, but then it would hit the thing, and then he would have to run forward and throw it in. The only places you can really hit a home run, like, that are actually, like, have an actual chance is right here, but still you would have to hit it pretty far. I do like this little indenture right here. What I'm planning on doing is, because I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that there might be a world edit type feature, so I might just kind of copy this and stack it up on top of each other. And then I'll eventually dome it off, which, whenever I do dome it off, there'll be probably a gap about this high between the ceiling and the top of the ball. So you could technically hit it over the wall, but it's just very unlikely. Let me replace that piece of glowstone. Now I do, so kind of with my thing is making the visitor bullpen really bad. Like, this is the visitor's bullpen right here, and did I not extend the warning track? Just realized that. I might want to do that after I'm done recording this, but I probably won't. And so then I'm gonna come back here. I do want to cover this all in green carpet, but that'll come at a later time. Now this is the home team bullpen, so you can see it's very spacious, and yeah, it's just a lot better. Basically this part right here is the visitors tunnel to their bullpen, but pretty much this is all the home team's bullpen, which I find very nice. I'm actually really proud of the PO box. I'm pretty sure, where the announcers sit. Did it start raining again? I don't know. It's really weird in this world because, like, the rain falls through all this stuff, which makes no sense to me. Let me set that to clear. Stop raining. Thank you very much. Now, what I did add in here is, on this level, I added a little strip that, say, if you could be, like, flying in on an Elytra, and you could, just kind of glide down to right here, and then enter in at this side to these stands right here. The only thing that I really don't like about this stadium is all the stair situations, because imagine having to walk down this flight of stairs just to get up to your seats. Yeah, it's not very handicap accessible. Now I do like this row because it kind of goes up and then goes down, and I somehow incorporated a concession stand over there, which doesn't that lead to, yeah, that leads to the other one, which is on the other side. I really like how I feel like this concrete powder is kind of a nice addition. Now you can also access the bottom row of seats from this part right here, and I think it provides a pretty nice view of everything. So yeah, thank you guys for actually no. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Ooh, better not do that.